Hello guys and karibuni to Mpasho. My name is Kalondu Musime, and as always when you see me, it's an exclusive interview about to go down. Right here with me is one of the top stars when it comes to gospel music. I'm talking about the one and only Guardian Angel.
Lakini ameuiba moyo wangu. Yesu si polisi anifunge, ananibeba bembeleza yeye ni rafiki.
And the love of his life, Esther Musila. Mambo my dad.
Salama.
You're looking so nice.
Asante.
First of all, I hope utanipea this after the
This one, we are taking orders.
You're taking orders. Okay. Sawa. I hope nitapata. Anyway, and also Guardian Angel. Mom. Hey, looking great after a very long time. How many years now?
It's like how long? Like 2 years.
Yes. Wanana face to face. Recently did like a live.
Yeah. We did a live also 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was like on around 15th March thereabout. Yeah.
But first of all, let me just start with Esther hapa hivyo. Esther, Victory, the album. Umeisample, and what are your views?
That song, I know all the songs like word to word.
For real?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And what I know you now when you umetuambia you know word to word, but nataka kujua your opinion on the entire album.
This is one great album. And the reason because it talks about what we have achieved. We've come out victorious through these 2 years of pandemic, and we are still alive. There's nothing greater than being alive. Yes.
Guardian, venye Esther amesema, it seems like Victory is a corona baby.
Yeah, I would say, but not necessarily, because even with corona, there are people who celebrated it. There are people who corona changed their lives. You understand? So I wouldn't say it's a corona baby. I would say it's just a general feeling, a general vibe for everyone, wherever they are, that there's something that they have to thank God that He has gotten them through. Yeah.
And of course, ukisikia Victory is like, victory. Kila mtu anajua meaning ya victory. Yes, kushinda. But what is the album about?
The album is self-explanatory. Victory, yani ushindi, yani we're celebrating that we've come out victorious after the pandemic and even some of the situations that people go through. Wengine labda alikuwa mgonjwa akapona, akawa mshindi. Labda mwingine alipoteza kazi, Mungu amemsaidia get back ama get a better place, akawa mshindi. Unajua, kwa hiyo kuna ushindi kwa kila kitu, hata kuamka asubuhi ni ushindi pia. Yeah.
And it's a 10-track album. Yenye actually you took the shortest time to come about.
Yes. Took the shortest time because I was approached to release an album when I had already recorded my own album. So I didn't want to give out my own album, so I had to record another one. And I had to release the one I had and record another one in the shortest time possible. And for me, building a song, or building an album is something that can take like a week. Or maybe less than a week.
Such creativity. No, you're showing.
No, I'm not showing off. It's just that, and I thank God for that. Yeah, I thank God for that grace to be able to build, because God has put a lot in my heart that I can be able to speak about in songs. Yeah. So I can be able to do like at least 5 or 7 songs in a day.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Wow, you guys, that is amazing, Guardian. You're amazing, by the way. Nataka kujua as well, because you guys have done collabos before, and I know in this album I'm a feature a lot of people. Are you featured in the album as well?
No, I'm not an artist.
But you have such great talent. Vocals zako too, surely, Esther.
I am learning from the doctor.
Yes.
Pole. Yeah. But I'm not an artist. For me, when I feel a vibe, especially because me, I'm old school, so I grew up with hymns. So every time I have this hymn, I ask Guardian, see, we sample this.
Yes.
So that's how. I'm not an artist really, so maybe next time in the next album, if he agrees to feature me.
Do you agree to feature her?
Yes, I would. Why not? If whoever wants to sing for God, I'd feature them in an album. But for her, because she's my manager, it feels better when she sticks to that, because now I'm able to get her creativity from that managerial space than now when she's an artist like me. You know.
Hey, but Esther umesikia, it's better if you stick to that. Oh my goodness. But anyway, a 10-track album, right? Is there a particular song na najua umefanya na good luck?
Yeah.
Moji shot baba. Is there a particular song you can't wait for fans to listen to?
I'm sure they have listened because it's out already. I'm sure guys have been able to sample the whole album. But one that I would not wait for them to listen to, which was my favorite, was Bado. Yeah, Bado. Because I think, I don't know, it's just a vibe that really speaks to me. It really speaks to me. So I wouldn't wait for them to listen to that one, because it was my favorite that time. But Victory also is amazing. Yeah.
And I'll say go stream the album Victory. And Esther, I want to know, what is your favorite song from the album?
Bendera. That song is such a vibe. You know, I am someone who works out. And that is a song I can easily groove to. You know, whether I'm driving, whether I'm in my dance class. So Bendera does it for me.
Wow, Bendera. I can't wait to listen to that as well. Also, nataka kujua, as Guardian Angel's manager, why did you feel the need to be his manager?
Because I think I understand him more. You know, when you're working with, okay, maybe most people don't agree, but I bought into his vision. When I met him, the first question I asked him, who is your manager? Because I felt like he's really underrated. And he needs to be out there. I mean, he has a talent that is next to none. So for me, I felt he was not in the place that he needed to be. So when we agreed, we sat down and he said, can you be my manager? I was like, yeah.
Yes. How is Guardian Angel as an artist managing him? Is he an easy artist, a hard artist, stubborn artist?
All those said. But the good thing about him, he's very open-minded. You see, for me, I come in from the other side. Him is an artist. Me, I am his outside ear. So even when we go to studio to record, I want to be there so that I listen to it like an outsider, not like someone who, I don't consider myself when I'm with him in the studio as his manager. I consider myself his audience. So whatever it is that he's making in studio, is it appealing to the ear outside? So yeah, he's difficult. He can be. People know him as Mpole, but he's very easy to work with. I guess we have that relationship because now there's work and then there's relationship. So work has to work so that the relationship works. Yes.
It is true.
Yes.
And Guardian, it seems you give Esther a little bit of a hard time. Nataka kujua, wewe unaona as a manager, is she harsh to you? Is she tough to you?
Which is very important. I appreciate the toughness, because also without the toughness, I don't think I would be where I am now. Because there are things, you know, there's some discipline that if not followed, I don't think we would be able to have built what we have built by now. So even that harshness is I would say the thing that I was missing in my management or in my music. So since it works, I have to appreciate it. Yeah.
It does work, you guys. Yes. Probably for people who are dating and also in the business, what are some of the tips you can give people out here?
First thing is talk. Communication is very important. Don't just assume. You know, the fact that I have not been, my career is totally different. You know, me, I'm a person who sits behind a desk. the way I have managed my work or the things that I do is totally different from managing an artist. So even for me, I've been able to learn from him, what is required of managing somebody, because I'm still, it's a learning process for me, but because he understands the industry better than I am, we sit down. Communication is everything. You agree to disagree. If I have my opinion, he has his opinion, then we come to an understanding and things work, and I have seen it work. Communication key.
Communication is very much key, because communication in a relationship so anyway. And Esther, when I spoke to you for the very first time on phone, the kindness, and in my mind I was like, I know now why Guardian fell for you. Why? And for you, if I would ask you this question, why is Guardian the one?
I don't know. He is just the one. And this is something I keep saying. This relationship was not planned. But I think our hearts just connected. And connected those ones of, sometimes I look at him and I ask him, how are we here? But he's special. He has the kindest heart, purest heart. He's loving me. I've never been loved like this, and it comes out naturally. It's not those things that you're doing it because of show. Even when we're in the house, like yesterday, he said to me, baby, I love you, and I was like, I haven't heard you say I love you in a long time. So he looked at me like, it's because I'm used to saying it every other time. So he's I don't know. Yani, I'm living my best life. Let's just say.
Oh my goodness, she has lack of words. Guardian, was it love at first sight?
I would say it was, because also for me, me, I'm not an easy person. I'm not easy. I'm very picky. I pick friends. I pick the people I associate with, but the things I do, and it's very hard. It's very hard for you to be able to access my space. So it was easy for me to let her access my space. It was easy for me. Things flowed, So I would say at first sight. Yeah.
And you've constantly said she's a blessing to you. Then how has she changed you?
She has changed me 360, all round. My entire life, my whole life is very different. She has made me a better person I would say a better person in the sense of even my stability, my stability in the mind as a man. I'm able to now think straight, I've been able to achieve the things I had wanted to achieve in many years, and I didn't think it was, possible for me to do it. I've been able because, there's that stability. My mind is transformed and stable, and even the support in terms of, being disciplined, respecting my job, and working hard, for me to come up to her level. You understand? So, yeah.
And when I speak to you on phone, you keep referring to her as your lovely wife. Now, watu huku nje wanataka kujua whether you've done the official, the official things to make her your wife, because I know you've proposed.
What are those official things that make someone your wife? I've done them. That's why she's my wife.
Guardian Angel is confirming he's officially married Esther Musila.
I've done those things. It depends on what is your perspective of things. Let me tell you, if I'm standing this side and you're standing the other side, and we all draw number 9, you understand? To the other person it will be 6, and to you it will be 9. So everyone is right. It just depends on which side you are.
Okay. It's just that us wale watu wa public we haven't seen. Nasi your must ama ni must. But Guardian, you promised to invite Mpasho to your wedding.
Okay. Have I invited you?
Not yet.
I'll invite you.
That is official right here on Mpasho, by the way. But also, these are questions that, because Esther, I'm meeting you for the first time, and people have sent in so many questions, and some people want to know whether you've met Guardian's family and the other way around.
Guardian is an only child. His mother is in Canada, so he's the only family I have met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, from social media, we've seen he's met your family.
Of course, because I have my 3 children, my brother, because my parents passed away, so I have a very small knit family as well. So I have my brother, his 2 children, and my 3 children, and me.
Close family. Kidogo family. And also, after how long did you introduce Guardian to your kids? And did you guys have fears?
Of course, we did. Because especially when the story came out now, I had to officially introduce them, although they knew, But we feared, because I didn't know how my kids would react, because I've been their only parent for a while. It was tough in the beginning, but slowly they warmed up to it, and now we are cool.
Yeah. After how long did you introduce him?
Babe. Yeah, like a month, because they used to see me disappearing. I'm like, I am going to meet Guardian. I'm going to meet this person. So obviously they want to know who is mom meeting. So we had to introduce. I had to tell them that yes, I am seeing somebody.
Yeah. And before you guys went viral, did you?
Especially during this, more when it was my birthday, when I turned 50, and we had to do something together. So now that is when. Because I had we had organized to visit a children's home, and the kids at home had organized a birthday party for me. Yeah. So now that's when they met, like, officially. Yeah.
And did you guys foresee the criticism?
We didn't even think that it was a problem, but now we thought maybe, like, because it started on a Friday when the news came out, and we thought by a weekend it will be over. Yeah. Little did we know it was the beginning of trolls and everyone talking about us. But after that, we got used to it. Yeah. We got used to it because we know why we are together. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. For us, it didn't matter what people thought. Yeah.
By the way, what was your because of course Guardian Angel's mom in Canada knows, and your family, what are your family's reaction to that?
My family is cool. My kids are cool, my brother is cool, and those are the most important people, And I think for me, I keep telling him, I wish my mother was alive to see this relationship, because she would have been happy. Yeah, she would have approved of it. Yeah. So for me, as long as my close family is cool with it, and the people who matter to me in my life, the rest is noise.
Yeah. And Guardian, probably, what is your relationship with her family? And of course, what was your mom's reaction as well?
Those guys are cool. Those guys are cool. I'm not not the kind of a person you can hate easily. There's no reason for you to hate me. If you get an opportunity to sit down with me, you get to understand this person is a cool person. You understand? So the times that we've met, we've been able to create a relationship, and a very friendly one, for that matter. My mother, the first time, because she didn't get the news from me, she got it from what people had written on social media, so she didn't understand it. But when she got to understand it, she's also cool.
Just give me one moment with Esther, because we have to talk about your fitness routine. Girl, you are looking amazing. Unaweza tu stilia some secrets tafadhali, tutumiange tu hata sisi.
No, see, now I share with you on Instagram. Yeah. Every time I'm doing my workouts, especially on Wednesdays and Fridays, when I get the opportunity, I always share, because in the beginning, people didn't understand, because they thought probably I live in the gym, But for me, my fitness is dancing. Me, I love to dance, and that's what works for me. I'm not really a gym person. I don't go and lift weights. I don't like pain. So I dance twice a week. I can't say I watch what I eat. I'm flexible, but I'm a fitness freak.
Yeah.
That one he knows. We don't plan for anything on Wednesdays and Fridays unless it's totally necessary, because I feel for me that helps me.
Yeah.
And especially like now, since we've never gone back to work, we're still working from home since March the 17th. So doing that part of me gives me, it also rejuvenates my mind, my body. Yeah, we need it.
Yeah.
And some of us are not young, so you need to keep fit.
What do you eat?
I eat everything, only that I don't overdo things. In fact, this is not my weight. This is not my ideal weight.
What is your weight?
I am much smaller than this.
For real?
Yes.
So this is like a happy
This is
weight.
Corona weight. This is
Corona weight.
Corona happy weight, love weight,
Yeah.
all that includes. Yeah, I guess I'm getting too much of everything.
Yeah.
But this is not my ideal weight. I am still trying to get there, but I'm not stressing myself.
Yeah.
But I eat everything. Okay, I only do breakfast and lunch. I don't do dinner. Yeah, but my breakfast is more of tea, oats, and guashe, ndoma, those healthy foods.
Yeah.
And then lunchtime, I'll probably have carbs and vegetables and protein. So for dinner, I have only tea.
Let me ask you, what does you not take? Kizungu imekata. Wewe kutotaka kukula dinner. What does it really have to do with,
It's something that I got used to because I realized that, when you eat late in the night, your food is just wasted, So because I probably work late, so I found myself just not having dinner. Yeah, and it's worked for me. Yeah.
And girl,
I don't take sugar, so my tea I can have a whole thermos.
You don't take sugar,
No.
but you take honey.
No,
For real?
no,
You don't take sugar at all, no honey, no nothing.
no.
Ooh, guy. I hope I was that way.
But you have good genes. You're a cow, so.
Thank you so much. You met the president. Na kila mtu alikuwa like huku ni wapi? What was happening? When was it?
It was actually the year that he was ordained. He became president, and we had governing council. We usually call them. It's one of the biggest meetings in the UN, and he officially came to open the meeting. So I was picked to welcome him.
Wow.
Yes.
What an honor.
Yes, it was.
You felt honored?
I did, of course, the president.
Yes.
Yeah. And you see, he's used to meeting the president. Me, it was the first time and probably the last time ever. Yeah.
For you, it's like.
Oh, yeah. It was an honor.
And also for you, guardian angel, meeting the president, what kind of a person is he? Is there a lot of security? You are like, no, simshik.
Yeah, of course, there must be security, but then there are those times when Dawi is allowed, like even to say hi to the people, especially after the occasions. And him is an easy guy.
Yeah.
He's an easy person. When you get to meet him, you'll get to understand. I wouldn't say much about him because we don't get to interact. Now the far you can go is just to greet, So it's not like we sit in a room like this, we are chatting, so that I can be able to know the kind of a person he is. But from those times that we've been able to greet, I think he's a cool guy.
From your mouth to God's ears, I hope I get to meet him. In this album, Victory, is there a particular song that you speak about your life?
Yes, there's a part where there's a song where I say singefika peke yangu hapa nilipo. So it's generally or basically about my life that the far I've been able to come. If it were not for God, I wouldn't be here. So I think that is the one song that it's a personal confession. Yeah.
Even as we wind up, before you tell us where we can get the songs, right? Allow me to ask Esther. Esther, fans of Mpasho, they have been asking a question that I hope you will answer. People were asking if you can, just say a word about your previous relationship or whether it was a marriage.
I have talked about it. It came out. My kids during the launch, they said they had a father. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2016. So yes, I was in a relationship. Yeah.
Sawa. I think because Guardian amesikia amesema no.
Where did the kids come from? They came from a relationship, but I like to protect my children and give them that respect because that is their father. So I normally don't talk about that relationship. What I talk about is that yes, he was there, he's passed on, and I protect my kids for the sake of their respect because they're not kids, they're adults. So anything that I would say about their father would affect them. So we keep it like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we have to respect the people in our lives, and for the sake of like the kids, it's not necessary. We started a life together with Esther, and that is how we came into their eyes as Esther and I. So going back into the previous life and wanting to dig into it because it is not for anyone's good. It's not like there's anything it's doing to people when we tell them about it. You understand? Hakuna kitu mzuri itawafanyia, haita change life zao in any way. So I don't think it's necessary for us to go back. What is necessary now is what we have now, and what we are going through now. If there's anyone who is in a relationship like ours, what we've been able to learn, that's what matters. And we respect, the children. Yeah, we respect them. We wouldn't want to get into their space so much, whatever they have allowed us to get, that is where we get, we can't go beyond that. Yeah.
Esther, mafans wametisha reality show.
Hapana. No, it's let us give them what we want, but not their demands. No. That's too much. That's too much. We are everywhere every day, so that should be enough.
well, sawa wamekataa kutupea reality show, but Guardian, where can fans stream the album?
Boomplay, it's an exclusive album on Boomplay, so guys can be able to stream it on Boomplay. You download the app on Play Store. Boomplay, it's actually free, so you search Guardian Angel Victory, you'll be able to stream the album. It's amazing. But the first video is out, Victory. How do I call it? Moji Shot Baba. It's actually the name of the album and the name of the track. So it's out. The video is out. We released yesterday on YouTube, so guys can check it out. Then for the rest of the songs, you stream them on Boomplay. Yeah.
By the way, umesema you are not in the collabo, but tutakuona kwa any videos, any music video.
Us guys, this is us. Now that the songs are out, we will do our own versions of the songs. We are jamming in the car, we are jamming in the gym, we are in the studio. So wait for them.
Yeah. And I say, guys, go stream Victory, the album by Guardian Angel, and of course, support Guardian Angel. Follow them on social media, and thank you so much for watching. Esther, thank you so much. I'm honored to finally meet you.
Honored. Thank you. Thanks.
Asante sana. My name is Kalondu Musimi. I've been sitting with the lovely Esther Musila, and of course, the music doctor himself, Guardian Angel. Behind the camera is the one and only Saidi Abdallah. Bye.
Moji with my God by your side, victory guarantee. Still alive. Ni shodi baba.